Picture, if you will, a morning like any other, broken not by the gentle rays of dawn, but by the shadow of suspicion. Our travelers, seeking a moment of respite at a quiet inn, find their breakfast interrupted by the unwelcome arrival of the city guard. A case of mistaken identity, perhaps, or a cosmic joke played by the universe itself? Neither, for the truth lies in the guilty hands that craft a deception. As questions hang heavy in the air, a slip of the tongue nearly seals their fate, a misstep on the tightrope between freedom and incarceration. Yet, through a tapestry of quick thinking and silvered tongues, they navigate the perilous path, leaving the guards with more questions than answers. The day unfolds, a canvas painted with choices, a boisterous circus, a haven of fleeting joy, or the solitary pursuit of practicalities. One among them, haunted by the scepter of past grievances, chooses the latter, while the others plunge headfirst into the dazzling yet deceptive world of the carnival. Within the vibrant chaos of the Big Top, illusions shatter, and the line between entertainment and peril blurs. Magic, once a source of wonder, becomes an instrument of chaos, turning laughter into screams. Yet, in the heart of the pandemonium, a curious phenomenon takes hold. A contagious mirth, sparked by one echoing through the frightened masses. And amidst the swirling spectacle, a familiar face emerges from the shadows of memory. A ghost from a past court, stirring forgotten tales of intrigue and loss. Now, as the evening descends, cloaked in new finery and a fresh resolve, they stand at the precipice of another unknown, poised to step into the elegant yet potentially treacherous world of a lord's garden. Their journey, it seems, has only just begun, in a dimension not of sight or sound, but of mind. You are entering Fadehome.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Fadehome. I hope you enjoyed that intro. We'll be having a variety of different styles of intro, done by moi every week. But to introduce the session, here is Olivia.
Hello, welcome back. Let's get our introductions underway. Guys may notice that Briar is not present. They will be on a date with Kermond. So we will start with, let's roll for it.
Oh no.
2, that's Faye.
Wow, I get to go before my sibling. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's only happened like one other time, which I think was also last week.
Yep.
But hey there, hi there, ho there. I be Faye here. You just hear pronouns, and so does my character, Sailor Mythweaver, a Sergeant Aussie Runechild sorcerer with a bit of bardic flair thrown into the mix, along with a family history that stretches back all the way to divinity times when the gods first left this world. I've had a pretty sheltered life up until recently. This is my first time away from home. I'm excited to see the world for the first time, and I may or may not have died, but who hasn't?
Me.
So some people, yeah.
All right. Speaking of sibling, let's go to Swish.
Well, hello. I am Bobby, and I'm playing Swish Mythweaver, an Air Genasi Tempest Cleric of Lear. I'm a free spirit with a shady past, looking to guide and protect my younger sister, Sierra, on our incipient adventure to uncover our ancestry. Oh, and Sierra recently died. She saw Fiddick's daughter who managed to remove the hold of Opus, and got resurrected by Lear. These events made me realize that healing is more important than fighting. I've rededicated myself to my clerical abilities.
All right. Sub, go for it.
Greetings and salutations. I am Sub, playing a melanistic bugbear shadow monk called Nyx. They, them pronouns. They are the sole survivor of a massacre. And Nyx is accompanied by a rescued displacer beast named Blur. And now they they have hitched their wagon to this motley crew for some reason.
Who knows
Because we're
why?
best friends.
All right.
Because we encounter all the hottest people in the world.
True.
More.
Yeah,
Facts.
honestly, you've been in bed a lot.
Yep.
I give so many gifts to my players.
Mhm.
Yes, Olivia giveth and taketh away.
So
Listen,
many different
you.
flavors.
In our non-Steam campaigns, where I have access to spellcasting, I specifically prepare remove curse for your ass. I don't want to hear shit.
Hmm.
Well, as last but not least, we have
That
Thomas,
was-
who I did not forget about. It was close, admittedly, but I did not forget.
I think
No,
Palmer
you
and
did
I
not.
looked at the camera when Sub was going second to last. Like, oh, it's about to go down.
I'm not going to say anything. Next time it happens, I'll stay quiet. I won't even do a face. If it happens again, I don't want to jinx it. Hi there, gentle folks. I'm Thomas. He, they pronouns. I'll be embodying, as always, Fiddick Asterfen, a fawn. Way of Mercy monk. A lot of things happened, people. I'm not going to try to recap it here. I think the recap did it very well. Lost my daughter, changed faith to the right one because apparently I was worshiping the bad aspect of the same goddess of death, who is both maiden mother and crone, kind of. Okay, take it with a grain of salt, but I was worshiping the bad part, and now apparently I'm worshiping the good part. We'll see. I'm keeping my betrayal fidelity card free. I might get a free coffee after a while. So there you go.
All right. Well, as we are at the Palace Gardens, Hermund and Alder are talking, and Hermund will say, "Well, I believe the roses are that way, but first, Alder, if it's all right, I would like to show you the cherry blossom trees. If you would, they are actually in bloom." And Alder agrees, and the two of them kind of wander off. And you guys are not allowed to follow them because they're on a date.
But
I was about to say that Fiddick wasn't okay with that sudden departure, but I understand that Briar has no soul right now, and for mechanics purposes, I will let them
Also,
be.
I meant to tell you, just go where you want to go, and I will make Alder appear wherever that is. Okay?
Sure.
Don't be
sure.
like, oh, well, if we go here, we'll never see Alder again. And the next 10 sessions are just going to be like, Briar, how far do you just Briar having individual encounters?
Yes. Yes. Let's not split the campaign. Got it.
Yeah.
I've been tracking you guys for 30 days.
And if anybody could catch up
It
with
would
the
be them.
party, it would be Alder. Do I
It would
have
be.
global illumination on? Yes, I do.
See.
All right, so you step into the garden. I'm just telling you at this point. I probably should have asked. But you know what? You are. So as you guys step into the palace gardens, you see several rows of kind of fly traps, and also several moving plants that are behind glass cases. You see Well, why don't you guys roll nature, everybody?
I don't
I-
know.
Nature with my incredible +1. 4
You should be.
of 3.
You should be wiser than this.
9.
Nature's
Nature-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nature's
no.
Intelligence.
Yes.
problem.
Sorry. I'm an old player. 3rd edition. All right. Actually, 2nd edition. But okay. Wait. Nature. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. It's a 7.
Okay, nobody.
I know
got
How
everything.
did
a
I roll the
10.
highest with a 9?
Not
None
even
of us-
a 10.
Bard life.
None of us
yo.
got-
Can
a
we
double-digit number
hire
at
a
all.
druid or something?
You could have if you had thought to do that.
Look. Let's just call Isla and ask her what this is. All right.
Mm,
I didn't get minutes on my cell phone. Sending
Mhm.
stone.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you guys walk through, you see various living plants, and many of them are behind glass cases, kind of like a bell jar. And then there's also more regular plants. And in the center, sitting under a lovely tree, is a woman who seems to be tending to the flowers and also has a small harvest mouse on her shoulder.
Has she noticed us?
Do you have any like a smell that is not the plant surrounding her?
You definitely smell roses. You guys are still pretty far away, but you don't know if it's her or there are several roses, and she is tending to some of them.
Gotcha.
She kind of glances up your way and then looks back down at the mouse as if you are uninteresting to her.
Were we told that there were other people living in this place?
You were told that this was a private tour.
And is that our tour guide?
So as you enter, as you kind of move closer, and she'll say, "Oh, the young lord is not with you. It was my understanding that this would be a date."
I still think it is. Not between us. It's mostly they left. And we are left hung and dry in this beautiful garden.
And she'll stand up and kind of curtsy, and she's got like overalls on. But I'd say Cirla, you know that her dress is pretty fancy for a gardener, and there's no dirt on it. And she'll move forward and say, "Well, then be welcome. I shall be
Thank
your
you,
tour guide for the day. You may ask me any questions about the plants."
I think we have all the questions since we rolled such low nature check.
Does she
I don't know
still
what the
smell?
appropriate question would be, but whatever it would be, Swish is asking.
You were about
So,
to say, Sub?
yeah, Sub, there was something?
Does she still smell overwhelming of roses now
Roll
that she's stepped away
perception.
from them? A dirty
Yes.
20?
She does smell of roses.
Mm.
And she will gesture to these flowers and say, "This is a tri-flower frond." They each of the blossoms has a different ability.
Wait, ability?
One of them
Should be.
has it is behind glass for a reason. One of them has a corrosive sap. The other can poison you and render you unconscious, while yet another can restrain you.
Interesting. What do you do anything with that sap? Sell it or
Oh, it is a powerful acid. Can be used in many alchemical tinctures.
interesting?
Wait, Swish, why is this interesting?
Well, why wouldn't it be?
Fiddick,
Well,
are you
it's-
still
Things are
standing
made.
at the doorway with Blur?
I think I would. Yeah, sure.
So you're
Let
basically
me.
shouting.
Yeah.
What? No, here I am. Look at me moving. No. Yes, I did look at the plants like a little bit closer.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
we've dispatched
enjoy-
our.
I just enjoy learning about them,
Yeah.
learning what they're made for. That is
No,
fun.
it's just. I mean, we've dispatched our foes with
They're not made
pretty.
for anything. They exist as they are.
Well,
As
as
do
we
we
all
all.
should.
As do we.
So how does the restraining thing work?
Well,
Of course you asked
the
that.
bronze emerge from the flower or from the blossom, and you are grappled. You take poison damage, or you are poisoned by the toxic pollen, and over time that can kill. Most people are not as hardy souls as those as yourself.
Well, that's no fun.
If I can ask, who's the little one on your shoulder?
Oh, this is Riley. And she'll hold out the mouse and to you and say, "You may pet. He's quite friendly."
How does he feel about cats?
Well, as long as they keep their paws to themselves, he's quite fine with them.
Okay, I'm gonna
How
pet.
does your cat feel about mice?
She's had many mice friends before.
Kitty.
There's Vader.
Speaking of the cats.
Hi.
What? Okay. I will whistle for Blur to come over
Okay.
and behave. Say hi to the mouse. Oh, sorry. What was the mouse's name again?
Riley.
Say hi to Riley.
She will extend her hand, allowing Blur to sniff.
I think that's all they would do. They would sniff, look up at me, and then continue sniffing around all the plants.
There's nothing here that should be harmful to your beast.
I mean, don't underestimate her. She'll find
Well.
something. She usually does.
Very well.
And thank you for welcoming us into your garden.
Well, it is the Lord's garden. I merely tend to it.
Do you
I
do all
thought
the
he
work?
was. Yeah, I thought the Lord was penniless and couldn't really afford anything.
Lord of
Oh.
Oron? No.
Oh, that Lord. Got it. Yes, good. Please proceed. And I'll awkwardly move back.
So she will move up to here and say, here are the hypnotic eldritch blossoms.
I stand back.
Their pollen is hallucinogenic.
Holding on to Swish, stop them from going face first in it.
Yeah, Swish is like,
Drugs, you say?
yes.
And over here we have several yellow musk creepers. Oops, I moved the flower, not her.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I moved the flower, not her.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow musk creeper releases a strong aroma that charms those around them. And once you have moved close enough to it, well, it's far too late.
Are they
Your death will
carnivorous?
not be permanent, though. You will come back as a zombie if you are killed by it.
Oh.
Not ideal.
I'm less and less thrilled by this collection you have.
This
This is
connection
the
is
exotic plants collection.
fantastic. This is great. So many ideas.
Over here is the cactid. It comes from somewhere near in the summer court. And you see what probably none of you have seen is basically a cactus. They're rather slow, but they can grapple those at a distance and pull them in.
Did it have spikes on it?
Yes. It can also launch the spikes. And
Oh,
she will gesture to some normal cactuses or cacti and say, these you can touch. It is no sharper than a needle, and with no poisonous tendencies.
Oh. And do these
Out of-
things bloom too, or are they just cacti?
Yes, they have flowers.
Oh.
Can I have a needle?
Just one.
Cactus juice. It'll quench you.
It's the quenchiest.
Quenchiest.
Now, I really feel out of game that we're getting a preview of stat blocks of creatures that we'll have to fight.
No. When they say move the flowers, they weren't talking about a token they have in their token layer that we can't
course.
see, and it's gonna all be kosher. Like, well, it's okay. It's not like we have a blink cat that can get behind glass or anything. No.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And of course, over here is the star of the collection, the dragonleaf tree. This predates the original destruction of Oron and is more or less the only thing that wasn't destroyed when the old castle or the old fort was torn asunder.
Oh.
It was a gift from a white dragon to Kahal, the god of war, as a sign of respect.
Oh. Does the plant have a name?
It does not. Plants are not like people. They do not think of themselves as an individual apart from the many. They simply see themselves as one piece in a system.
Can you talk to plants?
Of course. How else would I care for them so?
It looks like a Bertrand.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying that it looks like a Bertrand.
We had a
Yeah.
friend that could also talk to plants before. But-
Oh.
Mhm.
From around here?
No,
No.
quite far away.
Well, I'm sure they would enjoy these gardens.
I think so too. I miss them. Kind of looks up at the ancient plant.
Hmm.
I have so many things to tell Isla. But what's this plant do again?
And whichever plant you're gesturing towards, she will explain. There are also, regular plants.
Regular plants.
The boring ones. Yes.
Are they regular plants or like regular like poisonous plants? Like like
Oh yeah, they're regular
nightshade
poisonous plants.
and stuff. Okay.
There are some non-poisonous plants, but for the most part.
Fish is going to go wandering, their eyes catching the big plant at the back, and they're going to go wandering towards that.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, be careful of that one.
well, I mean, it's a garden, public garden. You wouldn't make it dangerous for anyone to wander in, right?
Is it a public garden?
Oh, it is a private collection that is at times open to the public, but only those being escorted.
For
And
their
Swish-
safety?
Yes.
Oh,
You see it's a giant bulb with a wriggling mess of vines. There are 5 thick vines that writhe around like flailing pythons. Each of which has a flower at the end.
Interesting.
One of them, as you get just a hair too close, it snaps out quickly. Its petals opening to a open maw, dripping acid, and the woman before you will say, snap her fingers, and the flower tendril seems to almost wilt.
Yeah, Fish is definitely going to take a step back there. What's
Very
the purpose of
ill-behaved.
this one?
Oh, the floral hydra. It, well, must it have a purpose other than beauty?
Ideally,
quite
yeah.
And
I mean,
she'll
you
kind of
wouldn't-
walk up and start stroking it. It is, has several heads, each of which can regenerate. And it's not terribly dangerous, but it is irascible.
And how'd you come by this species of plant?
Many of these have been donated over the years, found by adventurers. The lords of Oron over time have put quite a bit of effort into the curation of such a garden.
You know, the Lord, a fan of plants.
Yes, there's a long history of horticulture.
Oh.
Hmm.
And I know your roses are particularly beautiful too.
They are my pride and joy.
Olivia,
Yes?
how she said that.
Hmm.
Is this Maeve?
Who knows?
Why don't you try to roll some insight?
I will say she does seem genuinely very proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, when I checked to see if she still smelled like roses, was
Yes.
the smell similar to what we smelt at the market?
Yes. Pretty much the
Is it
same.
okay?
And the roses in the garden also smell that way. But
Okay.
and she'll kind of absent-mindedly stroke the petals of a rose and say they are just at the height of their beauty, right before they must be harvested.
What was the shop person's name?
Ingrid.
Ingrid. So are you Ingrid's supplier?
Oh, you know Ingrid. Well,
Yeah.
I suppose there's no harm in telling you that I have my own garden that, yes, I do. I have distributed my roses to those who are worthy.
No, she doesn't do
Jackie.
that.
Above the table. I, for the life of me, cannot remember why we're here.
To find Lady Maeve and try and work something out for this contract Kermond is under, because he has to
Yeah, the
give
vampire
Lady
thing.
Maeve their firstborn child, or else he's gonna have all the drawbacks of being a vampire without actually being a vampire.
Mhm.
He's gonna be
He's already
the top
that way.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, are you Maeve then? Because
That
that's
is
who
my
we're kind of
name.
the one who has. She's the one who has the contract? Who holds the
She
contract or
would be.
whatever?
She would be.
I mean, Maeve is a common name, so there could be more than one.
Sure.
But
Combined with the scent, seems
mhm.
likely that it's the Maeve we're looking for.
Quite possibly. Yeah.
You might come to that conclusion.
Do you know someone named Kermond?
Yes, I know Kermond.
Cool, 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 cool.
Do they owe
Wow.
you their firstborn?
Well, I suppose yes.
Is there any way we could?
Renegotiate?
Yeah.
What would you offer me? And what exactly would you request?
I didn't really think that internally. I didn't think that far.
Yeah.
Well, not sure what we can offer you, but we at least want Kerman to get out of the contract and not be not have the consequence of that contract for failing to produce a child for you. Just all the burning in the sun stuff, and basically all the none of the benefits of being a vampire, but most of the
All right.
restrictions.
I would ask, what would you consider valid payment for such a request? What job do you
Hmm.
consider?
Like bringing back a cool plant. That we don't have to steal.
There are very few
That would
plants
do.
that I want for.
What about ones that we do want to, or that we do steal? Yeah, I don't mind that.
Well, okay. Let's just step back. Just a little bit. What are you getting from this contract that is so valuable that you wouldn't want to break it? Is it just entertainment value? I have to say it's very entertaining. Also a little bit pathetic. So
Kermit would be the
what?
pathetic one.
Well, yes. You've chosen a great target, but honestly, what are
Kermit
you?
is ultimately a highly disappointing man in more or less every aspect of his existence.
Can you say that to
God
Briar?
damn!
Can I
Tell that to
record
Briar.
you? Can you say that again into the mic?
Tell that to Alder, who's currently courting.
Yes. And she'll kind of glance out the window where you see a square where Kermit is talking to Alder, and they're sitting under a cherry blossom tree, probably with a squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
And she will say, "Well, to be honest, I had high hopes for Kermit, but he let me down. But I suppose your question is rather impertinent after all. My reasons are my own."
Fair. It's just that if we knew what you were getting from this, we could judge and help us find common ground. Perhaps find a way that would be equally as satisfying to you, so you would release him from his contract. Do you think
What
that's
I
impossible?
truly want could never be brought back.
Well, believe me when I say some negotiations you think can't happen absolutely can, and things that have been lost can be found again. So try us, at least. What do you have to lose?
Roll persuasion.
Oh, damn. I shouldn't talk.
You can have advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Because you were empathetic with calling Kermit a pathetic man as well. You have
Yes.
that. You have that
Yes.
agreement. Like, yes, he is
Yeah,
pathetic.
yeah. We look at each other and we just nod at once, like, yeah, Carmen is not all that. Well, with advantage, it's an 11.
I'm afraid that information is privileged fitting.
Oh. Seems that some information is privileged, but not all. Why did you want a child from him? And also, why aren't you taking this in charge and getting a child with him? Wink.
Oh,
Well, I
If
thought you would
that's
understand what I meant.
no. No,
You
can't do
assume.
that to me.
Fiddick, if I could step in here. Do you know who we are and what we've done?
I mean, yes, I recall being there for most of it.
Not you, Fiddick. I'm talking to Maeve.
Do I remember what?
Have you heard of us? Do you know what we've done?
I've heard
What
of
our
you
abilities
somewhat,
are?
but I mostly know of Fittick.
Oh,
Sila,
I'm just as surprised
could
as
you
anyone.
care to... Sila, could you fill her in on our adventures, the grandest of them all, with your storytelling ability.
Well, first of all, there's a moment in Scylla's head where she thinks that Maeve might be the mother of Fiddick's child. It's like,
Wait.
no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No. Yeah.
Wait.
No.
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 But
No.
oh, what was that, Swish?
Just fill her in on our grandest tale. And I'm not going to ask you as a player to come up with what our grandest tale is or Sila's interpretation or explanation of it, but if Olivia would allow it, if you just wanted to roll a performance or something like that, to host a grand story tell.
What would be the would you consider the greatest tale?
Greatest tale.
Definitely.
I mean,
for me, it was either the Winter Court of the Feywilds or the storm giant, the giant with like necrotic influence that was doing all the swarms around the island that we put a stop to. Either one of those. That's for me personally, though.
to me, or at least to Scylla, the greatest tale is telling the god of Fiacre to go fuck themselves. Or at least Ogris.
None of the rest of us were there for that, though. That's a
Nope.
that's a Scylla tale.
But I think she is going to give just a not a quick, but like a decent like run through of the island as a whole. But like have the crescendo being the confrontation with the necrotic storm former corrupted soul, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head. But of course, slipping in that, hey, Chris, look over here, motherfucker. So
I don't think that's how that dialogue went down.
It did not.
No.
Taylor would never call someone a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or flip them
Well,
off.
unless it was accurate.
Listen, she can think of 1,000 more insults than motherfucker. That would be equally more devastating.
Yes.
But I think she is, at the very least, going to sell bits of the some of the drama behind it, the best she can. She doesn't know why she's doing this. Maybe she's got a couple of theories, but she's gonna put her all into it.
So what are you describing?
The whole entire island trip, essentially.
Okay.
The
Sure,
most
roll
important bits of it.
performance.
Ah, yes, the island arc.
The island arc. Don't worry, guys. I got this. 18.
That is a interesting story.
And it's what of Eritopia.
Yes,
My
it is.
friends have been my strength, and I think I use that strength to rip away at least part of what Okris wanted, and
How inspiring.
and then I helped after my death. I helped my friends avoid death, and I think that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Me in my brain's like, don't patronize me, Maeve. Me celebrate like, thank you.
So now that you have a better idea of what we're capable of, do you have any ideas of how we could come to an arrangement?
In the winter court of the Feywild, there is a tree. Fiddick, you know of the hanging tree.
I know of the hanging tree.
There's a
Out of game,
certain-
what is the hanging tree? I'm just playing. In game, of course he knows. Out of game.
No. You're just asking for our benefit because we as the
Yeah.
players don't know.
Yeah.
But for the edification of your friends, it is where, if you are hung from the hanging tree, your soul shall never find rest. It was a common threat, and often the miscreants and misbehaving slaves were taken to see the tortured souls. There's a certain head there that I should like to have.
Which ones?
And she will pull out, around her neck there's a locket, and she will show you the inside of the locket, which is a very beautiful person. They look kind of femme presenting, red eyes and fangs also.
Like all femme presenting things. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
They really wears their trauma on their shoulders, don't they?
Mhm.
All the themes are coming together as we're getting more details of this.
And they'll say, "This is Anacott. She kept to herself. She did what she had to, but she always paid or provided for those that provided her with blood. It was never forced, but her being what she is, she was targeted by a group of would-be do-gooders. They killed her, staked her, and beheaded her. Then they traded her head for an increase to their strength. She remains on the hanging tree, without rest. I should like to have her in my garden."
Sorry for loss.
Thank you.
And I suppose you don't have someone you already know in the Winter Court that could bring this over to us and we can just go get it, and we'd have to go into the Winter Court near the hanging tree and get it down
Yes.
ourselves.
And you would know that it is, of course, guarded well by Sersha, who, Fiddick, you know, is a druid and also a member of the Wild Hunt.
Oh yeah, baby, it's all coming together.
Okay.
Let's fuck these motherfuckers up.
Okay, now you had my curiosity before.
Now you have my erection.
Yes, that's how the movie goes. Right, okay. Just can we confer together first before we say anything? I wouldn't want
By all
to.
means.
Yes. Football huddle. I don't know what football is. I don't even have feet, but let's.
It's an elven game you can play with a ball and your feet.
Oh, I guess that sounds boring. Let's come
Kind
over.
of is.
I agree. How much? So, folks, how much do we like Kermond?
Alder
Well,
looks
considering that Alder's
very
not
big,
here, I
so-
think the vote is a little bit skewed.
Yes.
I don't think it's about liking
Well-
Kermond. I think it's about Alder liking Kermond.
Yes, I would say the same.
Who's
Officially, I
objectively?
care about him, but Alder seems to like him. That should sway our vote.
Alder is very. Are you okay? Okay. Vibe check. How okay are you all that Alder, this very young, inexperienced person, is with this utterly pathetic, cursed man vampire thing that we need to risk our lives for, and we don't even know if that romance going to last the season. So
listen. Be
Yes.
out of character. I think Alder can do a lot better. I'm just gonna say they can do a lot better.
Yeah,
But we have multiple reasons to go, and Briar
look.
is a chaotic gremlin shipper like I am. So
No. Out of game, yes. In game, I'm just asking. Look, I certainly have reasons to go there and take personal vengeance on a person I'd really like to. However, that going that deep into the Winter Court would be dangerous, and I want to make sure that everyone is on board before we do something very rash, very dangerous, for what I understand to be very little payout.
it's also the right thing to do.
It is the right thing to do.
It's like, baby, I think
Reminds me of
Like, I know it's the right
It
thing
reminds
to
me
do.
of-
Well, but it's also, look, it's not.
Yeah. Swish was be like, it reminds me of a conversation I had with our friend Isla way back in the day. I told her that I feel like if you can do something and you do nothing, the consequences could be dire. So if we can do anything, we should. I learned that losing my best friend, the Harpies, when we ignored a distress call from a nearby ship. And then the Harpies attacked our own ship, wiped us all
Grabs
out. I barely survived myself, and my best friend didn't. So I'm always determined. There can be something. If there is something we can do, we should do it.
Well,
Plus, maybe he'll become a little bit less pathetic after he's not cursed.
he'll just be the same
Yeah,
person he is during the day.
Okay.
He'll just
Get
be the
off.
same during the day. But here's the Isla isn't even here, and sadly, it does make sense. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have lost something and not be able to get it back. So if we can do something, we should. Are you all okay with it? Because it will be dangerous, and it will be cold. I'm barely done with
Oh, I
that
know.
scarf.
I
I
know.
haven't taken the
I almost
time to
drowned
knit
last
it.
time we went to the winter port. Yet
Don't
here I am.
do that.
No,
Go
that
back.
wasn't at all part of any of the dangers. You chose this 100%.
I did, but
but-
I'll be more careful going into the next.
But Fiddick, we're adventurers. Danger is a part of the profession.
Look, I just have to. Everyone has to stay alive, all right? If I die, I can't fulfill my contract with Fiacra. If either of you
Well,
die,
good.
I'll never forgive myself. And
Nix can die.
Nix is here. No,
That's fine.
absolutely no. But I want nothing bad to happen to anyone. So
But-
we have to be careful. If we're going in this, we have to be careful. Can I
But-
get an amen?
Yes. Get an amen with that.
Well, yeah, but Fiddick, you have to know that if you die and we can't bring you back, we'll still try to bring your daughter back, right?
That's
Fiddick, I
that's
will
very
say-
kind.
If you do die in my sight, well, And Swish will produce the diamond that they have.
Out of game. I'm so glad
Like-
my life is worth more than your sister's. Look, hopefully Fiacra will send me back and won't let me die unless I'm incredibly stupid.
Well,
At
you
the same
could
time,
die
though, you would
at-
not be
at the
relying
hang-
on. You would not be relying on. Sorry, Lear. You would not be relying on Lear to resurrect you. Like I had to lean on him to resurrect Sela.
yes.
You could just be resurrected by the goddess of death.
Well,
At
that's
this
if
time and
we're
by my spell.
that's if people aren't hung on the hanging tree, which that might complicate things a little bit.
Exactly. If we find ourselves on the hanging tree, it's going to be a little different, I think.
But
Well,
Nix,
if
I
we
know
do,
you're a
we'll
recent
get out of
addition.
it.
But are you okay with this too? There are probably really hot people in the winner's court.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
They're not
Yes.
Yeah.
they're not hot, they're cool.
Mm, are they too cool for school?
They
Um,
are. There are no schools in the winter court, let me tell you that. It's always snow days. There is always clothes.
Um, sorry, I lost all the trains. They're gone.
Are you okay with going into the winter court and possibly being hanged for crimes against the winter court? Monarchy?
Monarchy. Yeah.
Oligarchy?
No.
Republic
It's a
democracy? Okay.
Dream on.
No, that's fine. Sure. Why not? What else am I gonna do?
Literally anything
Mm,
else?
I could do a lot of things, but no,
Oh.
it's fine.
Well, I thank your calendar for staying open.
Mm, yes, that is perfectly fine. It shall. I mean, even if it doesn't work with those two, they have to start somewhere, right? Alder has to start somewhere. I feel like this is a very good introductory to romance. Is that what it's called?
You can call it
Yeah.
that.
But we can also watch over them too. They don't have to run their head up against the wall to make mistakes. We can offer what we can, which I think some people might have more to offer about that subject than others. Not throwing out any judgments.
Everybody felt that judgment, Sarah.
What? I don't have a lot of romance experience.
Okay.
She was 100% talking about herself.
Sure.
Her
Although,
romance currently is a 1 of 1.
although
That's it.
it would not hurt if we maybe built up to that. It seems like it's a lot. I
There
mean,
will be a time. Oh, she's not there. Never mind.
Ah!
Ah!
The plants are listening.
it wouldn't help being a bit stronger than we are now before we attempt this. We need
If we can,
intel, we need supplies, we need money to get all that. I think we need
Maybe Maeve
to
can
be
provide-
smart about it.
Maybe Maeve can provide some of that if we're, risking our necks. Oh, bad intentional pun.
Honestly, don't ask a Fey Lord for money.
I was gonna say no. We don't, because that's gonna add extra caveats, and then we'll be stuck in a feedback loop. Because Because then you ask for stuff, then they want something in return, then we ask for more things to do that other thing, and then it just keeps going and going. Before you know it, you are neck.
What supplies do we need that we don't already have?
Everything.
Prepare for this journey.
Dynamite?
Yeah. Healing
That-
potions.
Sarah's the one who come up with dynamite. Just like,
Which doesn't exist.
nope.
Healing stuff. Fighting stuff. Defense stuff. Anti-magic watching stuff.
Look, anything anti-fa. I tried to. Oh, I didn't try in this city. So last city I was in, I tried to get us some cold iron weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Never managed to find any, but I never did ask around here. I mean, that
See,
would be good.
Fiddick knows what I'm talking about. We need more than what we have. I mean, we're good, but this is next level. I'm not saying we definitely have to do it, but we need to be prepared. We can't just go in and then everybody dies, and then it's like, oh well, that sucks.
Well, I think we can ask. I mean, the better prepared we are, the more likely it is that we'll come out alive, and that benefits both us and this Fey Lord. So we should. I mean, she should want to help us. Maybe.
She should. And that is a good suggestion.
Well, I can't guarantee that she will, but there is a good reason for her to do that.
Yes.
I think she will. I don't know if we'll want to pay that price though.
And if we can lift this curse with this excursion, it should be done.
Plus, it's another step on the deal to getting your daughter back, Vidic, right? Because this person's a part of the Court of Thorns and Roses, or whatever they're called.
No, that's a book. That's a horny,
It's
horny
fanfic.
book.
There's a foot wizard there. I'm not discounting it. I think I gave Olivia an aneurysm.
100%. Right. So let's let's see what we can try to get from the Fey Lord. Scylla, you're good. You've talked with a lot of people, and somehow you always seem to find common ground. You think you can finesse that?
I don't know. I can try.
Not encouraging, but I'll take it.
Well,
I
you
guess
want me to lie to you?
guidance.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's see what it does.
I hear a guidance cast from Nyx.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Or
And I
Turlo.
would guide as well. I mean, guidance probably doesn't stack.
It does
but
not.
Yeah.
It does not.
No, the same effect. Stacks.
You are blessed by 7 gods. Enjoy that D4.
Well, okay. I'll see what I can do. I should be.
Just do your best. Just do your best, and we'll see what happened. I mean, we have gone into the Winter Court, in the Feywild, in the Winter Court before we came back. We can probably do it again. I just like us to do it more consistently. So whatever you can get us is
Perfect.
great.
Okay. It'll be wild over there. Lady Maeve?
Yes.
I think we're amenable to this task.
Rough start.
All right.
But I think to have a better chance of completing your task, we'd like some additional supplies if you have anything to offer.
I do have things to offer. In my estate, we could make a deal.
There it is.
What kind of deal?
Would depend on what you would like.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of things.
It's not the time to bring your shopping list.
But maybe some supplies to help us remain undetected. Possible things to help us locate the right skull, unless it's distinct, and you know the exact placement of it.
You need
Distinct.
potions.
Okay. Perhaps something that can give a loud boom for a big distraction. Like a cross town thing, so the guards all swarm over there, and like we can sneak in and steal the
Do
skull.
you not know
and-
manner illusion?
I do.
Hmm.
It's minor though, not But I think even
Well,
if
I can
it's
certainly provide an amulet of proof against detection, if that is what you so desire. I have one of them in my collection.
what does that do?
A lot of things. It's very hard.
You asked to not be viewed by divination magic, did you not?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would do the trick for one of you.
Oh. I'm guessing this isn't going to be a borrow and come back with
No.
scenario. Okay. Even if it's to both of our benefits, because you get what you want and we keep our heads.
I
Okay.
get what I want. You get what you want in the original deal. You are adding to it. I thought, didn't you have these grand adventures that you were telling me everything you are capable of?
Yes.
Now it seems that is not true.
No.
Trinkets?
We didn't lie. It's just that we are going deep into the Winter Court.
Yes.
We have some experience with it. I have too much experience and would rather have less experience with it. We know the dangers ahead. We know how perilous this thing you're asking of us is. We want the best outcome for both you and us. Worst case scenario. If we do come back because we have your boon, your protection, and perhaps, yes, your trinkets, if you're willing to part with them. If you're not, this is understandable, but anything you can lend us or give us before we go will ensure that we will do this quicker and safer. You
I will
want the
give
same
you-
resolution.
I will give you the amulet you seek. In exchange, you will be unable to leave the Winter lands until I give permission.
When you gone gave permission? When
That's-
that happened? When this?
I can be more precise. When I have what I asked for in my living hands, I will grant you permission to leave the Winterlands.
I do like how it's worded. I think. May I inspect your hands first?
She'll hold them out.
Are they both alive? No necrosis, no fucking
Roll
gloves, no.
medicine.
Yeah, I am not going to get fooled by a prosthetic. All right, because she said living hands with an S. So medicine. There we go. 16.
Yeah, her hands seem healthy and normal for a fae. Well, so you would like the amulet? Is there aught else you would like to bargain for?
Any ideas off the top of people's heads?
We're gonna ask for what Fiddick was asking.
I mean, I was asking for protection and her boon, whatever the fuck that means. But yes,
We smell
I was
roses.
I was keeping it vague, and then she.
Boon is no small thing. As for protection, in terms of what sort of protection would you ask of me?
So, do I know anything about this lady of the Wild Hunt that is protecting
yes.
the hanging tree?
You know that she is a druid.
Okay.
And you wouldn't know her exact circle, but it has to do with decay.
Fair.
And you know that she is probably like the second in command. And that she raises zombies and stuff.
Huh. Could we perhaps have any protection against necromancy or the cold or the necrosis magic that many necromancers are wont to wield? Is this in your power, or is this beyond it?
I have an item that might provide what you seek, but it is no mere trinket. I would require quite the boon in exchange.
What else?
What sort of boon?
Like a warlocky situation, or like the first and second born situation, or
I don't think you understand what a warlock's purpose is. It is not, I would not give you power and a boon. The power is the boon. But as for a boon, there is a certain courtier within the Winter Court that I would like eliminated. You would need to enter the Crystal Palace.
Ooh.
Okay,
And this
okay,
individual-
maybe we don't. Okay, wait.
This individual is very close with the Winter Queen, so
Okay, that better be some hot protection.
it is an item of legendary importance.
Mm-hmm.
Swish internally is like, this is interesting. Doesn't say that out loud, but that's what Swish is thinking.
I mean, it is interesting.
If any of you have passive perception of like 15 or higher, you would see Swish like going like, ooh, this is interesting. They're clearly very invested in this.
I think the monks notice. I don't know if Cirla has higher than 15. passive.
Not even close.
That's fine. Stay oblivious. Um, that is a whole nother pit of snake, but maybe. Could we see this object first then, or this power?
Shall you come to my garden?
I thought we were in it.
You are in the Lord's garden. Mine is much the same.
Is it in the Feywild?
Yes.
Fuck. Alright. I'm following.
We're just
Okay.
digging ourselves deeper. That's great.
Dealing with Fae,
And
man. It's
she
you
says-
can never keep your hands like clean.
All right.
You'd have better like just stealing some shit somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, that's also where you get the dopamine from it. But
Mm. Cool,
but
cool,
also damn.
cool.
Ooh.
There.
So you find yourself in more or less the same room, but dimmer, and the plants seem brighter, and the scent of roses is stronger. She will go and knock on the door, and 2 centaurs appear. And she will say, "Watch our guests, and I shall return shortly."
Hi.
The centaurs nod at you as Maeve leaves. There is there's a side table with some snacks and tea.
You think us amateurs or what?
Yeah, you think we're amateurs?
We are hungry amateurs, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Swish will,
Mhm.
sitting at the side table, be like look towards the centaurs and gesture towards the table, like, non-verbally, but asking, "Is this for us?"
The centaur inclines its head towards the refreshments.
Then Swish will partake, not ravenously, but partake, elegantly.
Can I roll initiative to see if I can stop Swish before they start eating?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll a dex saving throw?
Yeah, you guys
No,
roll.
no. Well, I'm not going to attack you. It's really just like initiative to see if I can act before you, basically.
Sure. Why don't you
Mhm.
2 roll opposing initiatives?
Okay. I do have advantage, so good luck beating me.
Oh, so do I now.
Okay.
Actually,
Let's find out who wins then.
yes.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 15. You,
Hey.
when I stop you, you already have something in your mouth. Whatever
Mhm.
it is you want.
Okay.
If there's like a muffin or something, Swish will be chomping down on that.
There is a lemon and poppy seed muffin.
Okay. Then yeah, Swish will definitely be eating that. And I'll look over as Swish is like, reaching towards them, like, stop, and be like, "Why?"
I
Why don't
suppose.
you roll a D100, please?
Who?
Which one of us?
What do you think?
Who do you
I
who just ate
assume-
the fake food?
I mean, look, I'm not going to assume shit anymore.
Yeah. All right, a D100. That would be a 62.
Okay.
you age 62 years.
It's entirely possible, honestly.
Okay. Good to know.
Don't just say that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, I think this has gone pretty well. So, Swish, are you always hungry?
No,
They smell delicious.
Swish, you know about these, right? Fey food. You must have heard. You have so many stories in your village. You've never heard the one that everyone says not to do in Fey realms?
Heard of it, but we're not here as hostiles. I wouldn't think that would
Doesn't
happen. She doesn't
doesn't
seem
matter.
very happy.
Look, I am proficient in medicine. Am I proficient in the Heimlich?
Yeah.
Gut punch him, make him vomit.
I mean, I don't want Swish to have trouble later. I am a little bit trauma from the Feywild. How can I? I'm not going to gut punch you. But I would like to like move behind you and be like, hey, it's you don't know what you did. It's for your own good. All right. Big breath. And unless you struggle,
Especially gonna struggle. She's gonna be like, jab!
if you struggle, you win because you have a belt of infinite strength. So I ain't gonna be able to keep you for sure.
What are you guys doing? We're kind of guests right now.
Trying to save your sibling, all right, from having additional obligations towards the Fey Lord. Really? If you waited, I will cook for you. I have. And my food,
have,
I
and
mean,
your food is
technically it
delicious,
is.
I will say.
Technically, my food is also Fey food, but I'm not a Fey Lord, and it's not in the Feywild, and it's fully safe.
That's something a Fey Lord would say.
Yes, and I. Really, you think I'm a Fey Lord? Whatever did I do to give you that impression?
Well, you're really nice, and you're really dad-like, and you made a really bad dark deal, and
3 things that Fey Lords typically do not do. They make really bad deals for others. They don't make it themselves.
I mean, they have to start somewhere. Maybe you're just new to it.
Do you think I'm just a novice, like a novice Fey Lord?
Around this time, Maeve will return and will hand you a small golden charm that looks like a scarab beetle, which you probably haven't seen. So it looks like a beetle.
Hand us a. Sorry, I missed that. What was it? That
It
looked
looks
like
like
a
a small golden beetle.
Oh, just a small gold. Okay.
Can we arcane and divine what it is?
I mean, so if you don't have identify, which you don't,
No.
the only thing Arcana will do is reveal it if you've heard of it.
Okay, fair.
Or maybe
Probably
get
haven't.
vague information. So you're not going to get an exact item description, even if you roll a 40.
That makes sense, and I'm not going to roll a 40. Watch me. It's going to be a 17 with a +0. I do my best.
Okay. You get a sense of warding that this protects, especially from necromancy.
Okay. This should be our boon then.
Well, that's if we agree to, go to the palace and kill
Yes.
the guy. Which, that sounds even more dangerous. considering that. Looking at it, don't think I've seen anything like this before.
You could roll history.
I'm not looking at it. Oh, okay. Me, the history with no proficiency in history. I got this shit. Haha, 16.
You have heard of an item called a Scarab of Protection, which protects against spells, especially necromancy.
Oh. Wait. Looks a little bit closer.
Well, perhaps the
Well-
lady will tell us, but do you know what it is?
Not exactly. I think it's just scarab protection, something like that. But it protects against necromancy spells and magic like that. I'm not sure of the exact details of how it helps, but I just know that it's it's very notable in history.
Is that what
What
it
we
is?
need to do to get it is agree to kill this member of the Winter Court.
I mean, easier said than done. A lot easier
Fair.
said than done.
Fair, but
I mean,
I feel like we are capable of it.
well, who's the person first of all, and what do they do, and are they like?
The less we know about the target that we're going to kill, the better.
That is not how that works.
Yes, that is a
You have-
movie quote.
That's
And
not how it works.
the more you know about your target, the better.
About the target, the better. But the more personal stuff, though, doesn't matter. Because then you could be attached and hesitate. You've broken the first rule of assassination. Zira.
Would you like to know?
Yes,
I will
please.
give you information once you agree to this request.
Oh,
I can, however, tell you that this person is by no means innocent, and their hands are quite bloody.
Aren't most hands quite
Sounds
bloody?
Sounds like we should agree, Zira. Yeah, Swish not looking at Zira like,
it sounds like it might be a step too far.
If Cirla doesn't feel comfortable, I'll follow her lead. But what?
I mean, it's one thing to go to a resource of theirs and steal something from out their nose. It's another thing to go into the den of bees and expect not to get stung.
oh, that's what this device is for, Zira. Or when we get stung. Obviously, we're going to get stung going into the den of bees.
This-
It's this would just get us out safely. Relatively.
How?
We're not opposed to danger.
Well, one
I
of
don't know how.
us.
That would be for us.
Why are you walking away?
That would be for us to find out.
Isn't this just for one person, though?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's not going to tell us anything until. So
I'm not for it.
Swish is. Can I roll a? What would you say Swish could roll to see if they'll agree whether everyone else does or not?
What
Like
do you
even if
mean?
they have to, like
I'm not sure.
they're debating about just agreeing with or without everyone else's support and with or without everyone else's help to do this assassination. What check would that be, do you think? Wisdom save or
Well, that's up to you if you would like to. If a certain role will help you decide what you want your
Okay.
character to do,
Then
I would
yes, this would
recommend
be
a
a-
wisdom save.
yes, this would be a wisdom save. Okay. Let me roll a wisdom save for Swish. A high roll means that they don't agree. A low roll, they will agree to this. Oof. And that is a 3, so that is a total of 11. That is, I set the DC of 15 because I have a +8. So that would be, Swish would turn around and be like, I agree, with or without their help.
Swish!
It's
Then I
Me-
place the charge upon you and you alone. And she will hand you the scarab.
Hey,
You, before she
what
hands it
scarab
to
is
you,
this? So
she
I can add
says,
it to. Oh,
"You will not be able to leave the Winterlands until this deed is done."
So we're leaving him behind, right? We're leaving them behind.
we're not going to. They.
I am.
Well,
You take-
and that is your entire prerogative, and I'll never hold it against you.
It is called a scarab of protection.
okay. Let me add that in. If it will load.
All right, and as you take that deal, we will take a 15-minute break.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, see you all
15?
in 15 then.
See you in 15.
45 after
Right.
the hour. Yep. All right.
All right.
We're back.
All right. Welcome back to Fadehome. Earlier this session, while Alder and Kermond had a cute little date under a cherry tree, Kermond prepared a picnic. The party met the gardener, who turned out to be Maeve, who said she will release Kermond from his curse if they bring her a head from the hanging tree in the winter court of the Feywild. Which Fiddick in particular is not looking forward to, especially since it's for Kermond.
I mean, it's
Which-
not especially because of that, but I mean, he sucks.
Cherry on top,
so,
cherry on the cake.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but
No.
canceled. But the party agrees to this. They also agree to, what did you agree to do for the amulet? Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
not allowed to
kill
leave
someone
the
else.
winter. They're not allowed to leave
Mhm.
the Winterlands until they have done this.
Yes.
And they also Swish, in exchange for a scarab of protection, has agreed to kill someone.
They turned Swish into an assassin.
Yeah, they did that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Swish didn't do
Yeah,
that
totally.
at
Swish
all.
didn't agree to that at all.
It was just a weird combination of events that led to this unforeseen situation.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna happen, but
Of course, who would?
so Swish, as you as the scarab touches your hand, an image enters your mind. It is of a high elf mage, and she will look at you and say, "I believe you know his apprentice, or
Foot-
rather knew
Foot
his
wizard."
apprentice. His name is Bera
Foot wizard.
Berrigan, and you
Is
will
that the
find
name
him."
of the wizard?
No, the
Oh,
foot
okay.
wizard was Finton McFergal.
Gotcha. Okay.
Obviously, yes.
You will find Bara to be a much more difficult foe.
Well, a much more experienced opponent.
Interestingly, she said his late apprentice. You would remember last you know, Finton McFergal was alive.
Outlived his usefulness.
No. Something happened. What,
Question. Kid,
Yes.
late apprentice. Is
Yes.
Fenton McFergal gone? Last I knew, still alive. Imprisoned. But alive.
Oh, no, he is gone. You will find yourself not far from his tower, as my palace is not far from his.
wait, his old one, right? Because he's not come back from it. Like,
To my knowledge,
he's still
no.
somewhere here. In this...
Somewhere, yes.
Well, yeah. Well, not here, because we are in the Feywild, but... okay. As long as we're all on the same level for this. I don't want to have bad surprises.
I'm sure you'll find some surprises.
I somehow always do. Yes, we're very resourceful when it comes to that. Good. So, we go and get the head from the hanging tree. And then we watch as Swish solos the entire court and the Winter Queen. And then we come back.
I mean, I'd rather not. You make me.
Well, this is what you agreed to.
Fair.
So,
I did agree to that.
You, of
But-
course, may choose to help,
well,
but you are
yes.
under no obligation.
Well, you know very well how mortals work, and you know very well we will help
I won't.
in the end.
I know that every bond has its breaking point.
Is that what you're testing?
No, but I do find it interesting.
Cirla in the corner, seething silently.
Now, do you need a place to stay for the night?
I'd rather not
Well,
sleep in the Feywild when
we-
I don't have to.
we do have-
You've
We do have
Well,
an inn
if
to
you have
stay in,
means of
but
returning to the material plane, by all means use them.
Oh, really? I look where we came from. You have been a gracious host, but obviously you wouldn't thus strain the relationship between host and guest so much as you would keep us here,
No,
right?
you may leave by any power of your own.
Well, you have to understand you brought us here by power of your own. It
I
would be
offered you-
uncouth to let us leave on ours.
I extended an invitation which you took.
Someone certainly took it.
If you would like me to return you and ferry you back at a more appropriate time, we may speak of cost.
No. No, we'll find a
Like-
way. We know of a
Well-
lake.
I could use a place to stay. I don't know about everyone else, but I will certainly stay here tonight.
Right. If I can, I take Cirla to the side and Nyx, if at all possible.
I
Seems
mean,
that-
it's pretty obvious, but Swish, do you watch them go?
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll watch-
I'm-
I'll
I
watch them
can't-
go.
Yeah.
I'll let them go. Be like, whatever they want to do.
So we're not in a great situation. I have to say I'm totally blindsided by this. Did not think that this would happen, and I should have. It is not safe for us to stay here because eventually we'll grow hungry and we'll owe even more. Apparently, just for coming here, we'd have to pay something to go back. There is no telling the price she will ask of us for simply staying one more night. We should leave. I think we all remember where the lake was. I don't know how far we are from it, but theoretically, we could go there. We also had an opening recently in front of the tower of the
Fiddick.
Foot Wizard. Yes,
Swish can't leave.
Swish can't. How do you live with them? All right.
pain.
Yes.
And
Right.
you see Cirla, she doesn't express anger very well, but even you can tell she's like not she's not feeling the mode right now. Specifically towards Swish.
Right. So we do have to find a way. We can't complete all of this tonight. Certainly, we can't. And we left Alder and Kermit, but it's fine. Do have 2 ponies that are waiting for me. We had a teleportation spell that was about to be cast on us. I need to burn the entire Winter Court out of existence so I am never whisked here again against my will. And
Sorry, go through this again, Fiddick.
it's don't be sorry. Look, I like your sibling very much. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm both.
It's also, isn't it his 3rd magical item? Is he addicted, or is it addictive? I only had my cloak for a very short amount of time, so I wouldn't be able to tell.
I don't think so, but I think they just like getting more powerful. Who doesn't?
Swish. Healing is more powerful than fighting. Also,
Mhm.
Swish. I'll be an assassin.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right.
But you're right. We should leave and find shelter someplace relatively safe. And that includes with Swish.
Well, look. Obviously, Feylord would not be able to harm them. They wouldn't. For now, they are very useful to her.
So you
But we
guys look
shouldn't
over.
Yes.
Rewinding a few seconds. Maeve will turn to Swish and say, "Would you like more information about Baraga?"
Yes, I would. Any
Come with
information
me.
that could be helpful in tracking them down and eliminating.
And she will take your hand and lead you out of the garden, or the indoor garden, and outside to a where there's like a blanket with several pillows and some plates laid out with like fruit and cheese and stuff like that. You may have a seat.
Swish will take a seat.
All right. So meanwhile, you guys look over, and Swish is gone.
Well, I did just say that she wouldn't hurt them. So wherever they've gone, it's not. They're safe. And I say this, and I try to convince myself as well. They're safe. Certainly. But we shouldn't stay here longer than we need to. We came here for a contract, and that's it. Now they have obviously put us in a weird situation. Let's get out of here. Let's regroup. Let's think about this. We'll come back and get Swish when we can and when they want.
I'm not leaving Swish.
Of course you're not. I understand that. What do you expect we do?
I'm sorry Swish put you all in this position. And you see there are like tears starting to form in the corner of her eyes. It's like she's working through this frustration.
I'll grab her and like hug her tight as she speaks. I'm not going to interrupt you.
She pushes Finnick away. No, I want to be angry.
That's insane.
I don't expect you guys to help. And I'm sorry that Swish made an elected decision. I cannot leave them. And I wouldn't be surprised if, especially you, Nyx, were too. As the way this happened it was not great. But maybe we can just wait outside the manor. And for when they come back, and I'm not sure if they'll come to check on us, because I don't know what's exactly going through Swish's head, but when they get stubborn, they do what they want. It kind of runs in the family.
Color me unsurprised.
We should wait for them. I'll wait for them. If you guys want to do something different, obviously you're free to. But I can't leave them.
Okay. So here's what I suggest. You stay here. You look for your sibling. Bring them out of the domain of the Lady Fae, if you can. Don't anger anyone. Don't eat anything. Don't accept any gifts. Nyx and I, if you're okay with that, Nyx, we just go out of the do we have our gear?
Whatever is in your backpack.
Sure. All right. Okay. So I'm geared up.
No ponies.
No ponies. No.
No ponies in the backpack.
It's fine. They're living their best pony life for now. But we can step out of her domain just to make sure that whatever it is we do, she can't claim it is like her doing that for us or whatever. We can set up camp. We can have a bit of food, get a bit of rest, make sure that we can sleep through the night, and get this done as soon as possible. Because we're not getting roped into owing anymore to a Fae. Does that work with everyone?
Meanwhile, Swish,
Yes.
you are being fed grapes. As the Lady Maeve will give you tidbits of information about Bara Barrigan. And then, if you do not stop her, she will sit on your lap and whisper in your ear, I would like your firstborn.
Jesus.
Might I ask, what is it that you intend to do with your firstborns of me or Armand?
It takes a lot to keep a flower young forever. I wouldn't kill or harm them, if that's what you're worried about.
It is a lot to promise. And would definitely add more. What would you give my firstborn? I would demand something additional to it.
To a night of pleasure?
Hmm.
Hmm.
More than that. No, I wouldn't say no to that, but more than that, for sure.
What would you like? I have magic items. I have... And as she speaks, she will start undoing the armor.
Hmm.
I have...
Does she have a and Swish will ask her this. Does she have an equivalent of my belt? Like with the same amount of power, so that the belt could be returned and the bounty removed from my head.
I could increase your natural strength, though not to the same degree as the belt.
Hmm.
It would be increased by 1 degree.
Degree.
Out of character,
not
you would get
be-
a +2 to strength.
Okay, +2.
But that would be to your natural strength, not to
Yeah,
the-
so that would be a 16 versus my current 23 with the belt. So Swish will be like, how about that? Like, while that would be tempting, the belt definitely increases it more.
That is true.
What else to offer someone such as myself?
Someone such as yourself should bear a mightier weapon than this. She'll kind of gesture at your
My sword?
yeah,
Of
your
grass.
your
Yeah.
long sword of grass.
Yep.
I could give you a better weapon.
Swish is like internally currently torn because like they've already like dedicated themselves to an assassination without the rest of the party, and they're kind of like, did I betray the whole party to do this? But also extremely attracted to Maeve and being like,
Mm-hmm.
I do? What do I do? So they're torn. I feel like a dice roll might help me in this situation too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll another wisdom saving throw, and if I can make the DC of 15, then
Okay.
Swish will turn them down. Less than 15, Swish will agree for the weapon. Let me see. Okay, that is a 26. So they're like, I've already made a deal with you this evening. I feel like I've betrayed the rest of my party and my sister in doing so. Any further deals, I can't make tonight. I'm sorry. You're very
I
attractive,
understand.
and the deal is very enticing, but not to be made this evening.
Well, the deal will remain on the table for now. She will stand up and escort you back to the garden, where the rest of you have noticed not too long ago that Swish is missing.
Yep.
And
Okay, Scylla, go find your sibling and we'll. Oh.
Well done, I guess.
she returns holding Swish's hand, and you note that Swish's
Yeah.
armor has been moved around.
Really? How strange. From the lady who's horny for babies.
That's horrible out of context.
Well,
It's horrible with
if you-
context.
if you're here at the 11th hour of our game, yeah, you should know. But yes, I will look Swish up and down. You all right?
Bobby, that's you.
Sorry, I'm writing notes. Our normal note taker is not with us tonight, so
Mhm.
I'm currently in the notes. Anyway, what was the
Right.
question that Finnick asked? I'm sorry.
I just asked if you were all right, seeing that you come
Oh.
back a little bit disheveled.
Yes, I'm all right. Oh, looks at their outfit, which uses their armor, but obviously it was fancier for the that they just bought. Okay, and they'll start buttoning up.
Yeah.
And Maeve just grins and looks at the other party members.
Scylla's
Oh,
not
yeah.
giving a death glare. She is
Yeah,
not.
you don't need to give us the grin on top of that.
Oh,
That's,
you're welcome to stay in the palace gardens and help yourselves to refreshments.
Unfortunately,
You are
we'll have to
guests.
politely decline. If you'd let us, we would rather
Of
be
course you
outside
may
your
leave.
domain.
That is understandable. My attendants will show you the way. However, once you leave my domain, you shall be within the bounds of the Winterlands and unable to leave. Unless you should have other means of leaving my palace. Or should you, and she'll look at Swish, have other means of convincing me to ferry you back and forth.
Yeah, we're not whoring out one of our team members, if that's okay.
Nick's saying, like, no,
Fish was
it
like,
should have been me.
Like,
Fish was like, well, I mean, I'll stay on the ground. I mean,
Swish,
obviously,
we're
I don't
leaving.
want the rest of you to be in danger, but you all will be
Swish.
welcome to stay on the grounds with me.
Swish. You want to leave.
Let's do that.
I'm rolling a lot of dice tonight. Sheila, if you can match what is Swish's stubborn? I'm just gonna call it a DC 15. If you can roll me a persuasion roll of higher than 15, Swish will agree.
Can you
See-
roll under 15?
See,
I don't know.
I have a for the viewers at home and for our own pleasure, I have a plus 12, which means I only have a 10% chance of failing this. So much like Shadowheart, I can't miss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yikes.
Let's see.
It's almost a 1, but that's a 31.
Just be like, look at Maeve and be like, well, my sister has summoned me to stay with them. I shall be staying in their camp tonight, not on the grounds.
Well, remember my offer.
I will. Don't worry. Shall not be forgotten.
And she will step away as the centaurs lead you out of the palace through some moonstone gates and onto the wintry lands beyond. You don't know. I'm gonna place your token just kind of in the middle because you don't know where in the Winterlands you are.
Mhm.
But this is the map of the winter. Oops, there's not somewhere called New Text.
New text!
But
What language
you
is
would
that?
know this is the location of the hanging tree. So you don't know where you are at the moment.
Right. Can we? I mean, I would use my typical way of scouting. Find the highest tree, just walk up that tree.
Yeah.
Cause me
Can I walk up
hooves
that
be
tree?
sticking, and try to survey the general area to get a better idea. Now, I probably still have the map that we had used the first time we came here. I am looking for that lake.
Okay. Also,
Can
oh yeah, Seb.
I'm pretty sure I can go. Yeah, I can go up. So I can climb up also, like a different tree further down, or something.
Sure. We can kind of triangulate then.
Yeah.
Maybe give each other advantage or something. That would be good.
Okay. And I will say, as you leave the palace, you all hear a voice in your ear saying, "Don't worry. Your final companion shall join you when they are ready."
Pretty sure they won't have any choice in the matter either.
Why does shit always happen when Briar's not here?
I know.
Right.
This session has been much more interesting than last week's. Thank you, Olivia.
Yeah.
Right. So, we'll try to triangulate, but before that, I would like to just turn towards Swish. So you got an offer, another one.
I did, yes.
You're getting so many of those today.
I am. I've only agreed to the offer that you all already know about, though. The other offer has been, at least at minimum, put off right now. Mostly because I don't want to agree to more than one in a day. That seems unwise. And I also feel like I may have gone against you all's wishes with the first.
May?
Okay, definitely gone against y'all's wishes with the first acceptance. Which is what caused me to decline, at least temporarily, the second offer.
Temporarily?
At least, if not permanent. It's still on the table.
I look at, like, I give Sirla a side look. I think
She's
I know what's
staring
going to
directly
happen.
at Swish.
Yeah, I think I know what's going to happen. I withdraw from the whole situation. This is not. I'm not. These are not my kids.
You're not sorry, are you?
if I hurt you, or any of you, yes. But for my decision, not sorry. At least not yet. May have been a bad decision, but I've made a lot of those in my life. And so far, they've all worked out. Hopefully this one will be the same.
Can't believe you. And she just turns around and then starts walking off in a random direction.
Shush will be like, I deserve that. I deserve that.
There's a lot of things she could have said in that moment, but
Yeah.
she chooses to disengage, which might hurt more.
Honestly, yes.
Disengage! I repeat, disengage!
In general, it is worse. But yes, Nyx and I will be scouting.
All right, the two of you climb your respective trees. Can I get perception checks?
Perception.
And it is, at this point, lightly snowing.
Okay.
Should
Babe, you're
yeah,
cold
should only be a
outside.
problem very far
I want
away.
you for Thorn,
And-
baby, it's cold outside.
Are we giving each other advantage, or are we just both
No,
of
you're
us
just
rolling?
separately.
Yeah.
Can I guide myself for this?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, well, I didn't ask, and I rolled, so I'm an idiot.
That's fine.
But 14, 24. Nyx got
24
it.
Do
plus
all of us have guidance now? Except for Alader?
3, so
Yes.
27.
All right, so, Fiddick, you do not see the frozen lake. However, you do see the wizard's tower. And Nyx, you also don't see the frozen lake, but you, based on kind of the description and the rough map and all that, you would place your party's location around here.
Can I see the ping again?
Oh, yes.
Top right.
It's
Oh,
just
yes,
west
yes,
of the
yes, yes,
wizard
yes.
tower.
Right,
Height.
that lake be far. All right,
I
I'll
don't-
probably show you the map for the first time
Yeah.
because you weren't here the first time, but it'll make sense of what you've seen.
So, sorry, question.
Answer.
I have proficiency in cartographer's tools,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Would I be able to sketch out a rough distance estimation, like on a piece of paper from what I see?
Well, so you grew up in the Feywild, right?
Mhm.
So you would know that distance. So you could imagine the distance were it the material plane. You could easily say we are X amount of miles from XYZ. Well, not easily, it would be a check, but
Mhm.
that would be well within your abilities. This being the Feywild, it's more like time might move faster when it's distance might be faster when it's snowing versus when it's at night versus when the
right.
Winter Queen's in a certain mood versus
Right. It's relative.
yeah.
Okay.
So you could approximate it, but there is a great level of randomness.
You got it. Okay, cool. Never mind then.
You guess you are within a day's travel of the tower and the bog, but it is pretty late.
Hmm.
You guys are going to need to make camp soon.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. At the very least, thanks to your sharp eyes, we at least know where we are. So, how about we find something that isn't utterly freezing? Get a roaring fire going and take it easy for the rest of the night while I work on this
Okay.
headache that today gave me. So,
Mm.
All right. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
I will attempt this. I will
Find
ask.
a good place to spend the
I-
night.
I will ask for
Guidance.
help. Oh yes, from Fiacra, but I'll take any guidance. Honestly, I don't know
Uh,
that they don't stack.
Can I give advantage? Can I help?
If you are both proficient in survival, then yes.
I am.
Wonderful. Then let's advantage plus a d4. See if
Mhm.
I can redeem one of my rolls tonight. A little. Okay, so 18. Let's roll that d4. It's 19, of course. But yes.
You find a
Fiacre's like,
place
yeah, you got
that with the trees being pretty limited and few and far between, there's not a lot of good places to create a settle camp. But you find the best that you can find with given the terrain.
Yes. So I'll do the typical, I want a big fire that makes it warm, but I don't want to be seen, so I start digging a hole and then packing in all of the wood that I can find, starting a fire there, putting a
I'm gonna
rock
use this
over
map.
it, etc., etc. And
Yeah.
so that the fire gives heat, but not a lot of light around us.
Mhm.
Someone observant could still see us, but less likely at the very least.
And then we make a smokeless fire too.
Yes,
So
yeah, with
smoke doesn't-
side holes and things like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So you guys have received a scarab of protection and an amulet of proof against detection. So if anybody would like to attune to those items, please do so.
Swish definitely will.
You're attuning to scarab? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Then just decide who's getting the amulet.
Not me. I don't want anything to
Scarab
do with
was
this.
on an amulet, right? I don't.
Hmm?
The scarab was on an amulet. I thought this was one
It's
item.
like a pin. It's like a
Oh.
little charm. So it doesn't prevent you from also attuning to an amulet.
Sure. However, this is a Fae thing. I don't want to do science experiment on animals, but I was wondering if Blur could attune to it. We see if Blur explodes first.
Rude.
I mean, I know there's no good way. I thought about it. There's no good way to say it, so I'm sorry.
I think Nyx was sooner test it themselves and then offer it to Blur.
Yeah, that'd be more likely to test it. But I guess they would have no problem testing it. They are not happy at the moment. They want to hit things and they can't. So they'll test it. That's fine.
Well, keep within our sight, and we'll make sure that.
Proof against
Please-
detection is what you said it was.
Yes.
Yeah, amulet of proof against detection.
Cool. Actually, if there is a tree nearby, they will hit it repeatedly.
Okay.
Get some wood blocks out of it.
Yes. Punch trees, get wood.
Also, real quick, Olivia, I have a mechanical question for you. Does it take one round for the advantage on saving throws against spells to come into effect, like every combat, or is that just?
It's just in general while you're attuned to the amulet.
Okay, so while I'm attuned to the amulet, I have advantage then.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
So, I'll keep an eye on Nyx to make sure that they don't explode, turn into a plant, whatever the magic on this actually is. Also be taking care of the fire. Also be trying to cook something so that no one is tempted to go back and eat some Fey food.
Cyrilla
Hey.
will volunteer to help take care of the fire once they see Fiddick running around like a headless chicken.
I run around with like a chicken with a head. Thank you very much. But yes, I'll deeply appreciate the help.
It's off, but she keeps it going.
I'll also keep an eye on the fire while I'm making some tea.
Well, I'll be going through the last of my provisions because we were in town. I wasn't carrying a lot. This is literally the last meal that I can make, unless we find something to eat in this frozen wasteland, which is unlikely. So, don't know what we'll do for food next. So this is probably a pretty watered down, like, mushroom broth.
Thank you, Fiddick.
I can give you a ration if that helps. Gives you some options.
I mean, what I can do with it is probably stretch it for 2 people for a day. But I can't make miracles yet with it. So I'll see what I can do, but that's incredibly generous. Thank you.
Let me subtract you. Where did you go? Oh, ration. Cool. Okay. I'm making some chamomile tea. Because people need to calm the fuck down.
Sure.
Does people include you? Tree puncher.
No
It
comment.
would.
Thank you, Nix.
Yeah, much appreciated.
It's very awkward around the campfire.
I will still, I mean, unless Swish is like actively not being in our line of sight, but I will keep a little bit of an eye on Swish. I don't know what happened with them and the Fae. I'm just looking for like inconsistencies in behavior or whatever. Like, has his heart been stolen? Do they have a magical snowflake in their eye that's slowly turning them evil? You know, these kind of fable shit.
They have a rose growing on top of their head.
Yes. But yes, I'll be
Well, Swish isn't
inciting
hiding there.
Swish.
Swish is just at the campfire with everyone else, so...
Okay. Well, you still get like soup. I will actually.
for sure.
I'll give you a little bit more soup, so you are even less tempted to go back and eat some more. And hopefully, even if that means we all get a little less, as long as I keep someone safe, that's good. So we'll do that. And after that, I mean, I have my tent on me. I don't know what you guys had on you when we were whisked away from the city. Did you all have your tents and your bedrolls and everything on you?
Mm-hmm.
I did, anyway. Nix usually carries everything. They don't leave
it
stuff
was in my
behind.
backpack. Obviously, it was. I didn't have my backpack on, but it was nearby. I was able to grab it before we left. So yes.
Yeah.
I do.
All right. Well, it's a good thing we weren't caught fully unaware. But yeah. So everybody in their tents. We can't stay here without watch, so I'll take the first watch, and if I need to, I'll take the last one.
So, Sarah doesn't have a tent. Normally, she sleeps in Swish's tent. Because it's just natural.
Yeah.
How to go about that. But Sarah's gonna head over to Nyx. And Nyx?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind if I slept in your tent tonight?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Just Blur likes to starfish. Just so you know.
I think that'll be a comfort. How are you feeling?
I'm dandy.
Same, I guess.
Mm,
Even if they're not sorry, I'm sorry. And
you have nothing to be sorry for.
Being related to me.
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, but wasn't a choice.
I don't know what you plan to do, but Swish is going to need all the help they can get to have a chance of ever going back home. And it's more than okay for you to feel mad at them. But I'll give you every gold piece I have if you stick with them. Please.
Nyx just kind of looks at them for a uncomfortably long time.
They're looking down at the ground, feeling very small.
I help with this, and I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Probably will. You're a good friend.
Mm.
They said
You're
don't
lucky.
mention
Mhm.
it. They just said
Mhm.
siblings can't follow directions.
They can
Apparently
follow
not.
directions. They choose not to.
That's the problem.
There's intelligence behind it.
Yes,
Well,
there's a choice.
sometimes.
There's a conscious choice made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Do you want the gold now, or
go to bed.
would a hug help you in this
No.
moment? Oh. Blair?
Blur will cuddle up with you 100%.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she will go to bed when it's time to go to bed, and
Mhm.
not find much rest, if any at all. But Fig's taking first watch, right?
Yeah, Fiddick is taking first, possibly last, because I don't know how anyone, like, for now, no one has answered me, so I think I'm alone doing all the watches.
No, I want the last one.
Alright.
Because it's whoever Fiddick wants to wake up.
Yep.
Sure. Well, I will pass my watch, and unless I die during it. Yeah.
Roll perception and a
Or I
d20.
die. So it's going to be a 12 perception. I'm not rolling good at any point tonight.
Don't forget.
I
you
am
have
making great decisions. And the d20 will be a 7. What don't I need to forget?
Wait, what aren't you forgetting?
You are a cleric now. You have guidance.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I always thought of guidance as like a spur of the moment thing. If it's a protracted like skill check, like along the entirety of my watch, it would feel weird for me to constantly be guiding myself.
3 minute.
3 minutes, yeah. But on the spur of the moment, I absolutely will. But I will, like, who among us can't see in darkness? Who don't have?
I think just Alder, right? No,
Yeah.
Frogs have dark vision. Don't do they?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, just right. Dark vision gang, can't breathe gang, like now unguidance gang.
Yes.
Mhm.
So when I go and wake up Nyx, I'll be very careful as to not wake like Cirilla on top of it.
I'm already awake.
But sorry.
You're okay. I didn't fall asleep.
You should.
Just pulls
Nyx.
Blur into the chest.
Blair will wrap their tails around your waist.
Aw.
Can I?
And I will, like, since Nyx was so perceptive a few hours ago, I will give them Eye of Night, essentially doubling their dark vision
Oh,
range.
Cool.
Twilight clerics.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely OP. I can help someone else with their watch. Maybe.
Mhm.
But yes. So I'll do that, and then I'll try to get some rest.
Okay. Cool.
You wake me up if none of the siblings seem to be in the right mood, or if you see any strange behavior from Swish.
Any more than what's already happened?
Well,
mean?
unfortunately, it's not that out of character. So, I mean, something stranger. I know you wouldn't necessarily know that much, but if it's suspicious, just
Right. Okay.
I won't mind. Anyway, be safe, and I'll go
Okay.
and sleep.
You can make
I
me
sh-
next.
It's fine. Perception.
Perception and a d20, please. Also, if y'all could just put yourselves on the map, that would be helpful for no reason.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
I
bad.
have already
Sure.
done so.
I'm sure
Oh,
it will
reason.
not
I
be
don't like
used.
that.
Oh, a d20. A d20.
If I can do that, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
You're cool.
Reading.
Wow. 3. Oh, I need to add myself. 2.
Briar's gonna come back and be like, "What the fuck happened?"
Be like, so we're in the Feywild.
Well, Briar did heart my notes that for those audience members I posted in the Discord. Briar normally takes the note taking responsibility, but I took that over tonight. So
Oh, okay.
at very minimum, they've at least read my note. So
What was the d20 sub?
A 3.
Okay. Your watch passes uneventfully. Blur is snoring, but that is not out of the ordinary.
Okay. Is this the last watch? Did we
Nope,
just
2
split
more
it?
left.
2 more.
Okay. Okay, I will go get. Sirla.
I see the diverging pathways. Sirla or shithead. Sirla
Yeah.
or shithead.
Yep.
Well, the question was, would they try to let Sirla get as much sleep as possible before them having to wake up and interrupting shithead sleep, or but that would involve having to deal with them, so they'll just vote for going to get Sirla.
Sure,
They'll,
that can deal.
yes, they'll walk in or go into the tent. And Sirla, you're up.
Okay. He kind of untangles himself from Blur. Gives him one last good pet.
I'll send Blur to sit out with you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to make some tea while I'm up?
No, I've had your tea. I'm good.
Damn.
That's fair.
You are good at many things. Tea is not one of them, and that's fine.
I'll try and get better. And she'll
Excuse-
bless your face.
Thank you.
We heard the and like that was it.
Oh.
Just swish, conscious coming up in a dream.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll get their cloak on to stay off the cold. Kind of walk with Blur and just kind of set up on a little boulder or like up against a tree. Just kind of brush off some random snow and just kind of let Blur curl up in their lap as they just kind of sit up and alert and just actually do her watch.
Mm.
Nice.
Tabaxi.
Hi, Tabaxi.
Hello, Baxman.
Hey, Baxman.
Oh
All
no. See, it makes no difference what I do it or not. That's a natural one.
Oh,
Roll a d20 for me, please.
no.
Please, can I roll low like I just did? Maybe not that low. Give me the same number that's up rolled, so nothing happens. Give me 10 to 7.
Okay. And then, you have to wake up your brother or sibling.
She's gonna walk over to their tent, just open it, and just nudge their foot.
Push it back. Oh. I watch. All right. Okay. And they'll sit up, wake up, and get to watching.
Okay.
She doesn't say anything. She'll go back to Nix's tent.
Swish doesn't say anything either.
Mm.
Swish is avoiding any further confrontations with their siblings. So.
Oh, don't worry. It's on the horizon.
All right. A perception check and a d20,
perception?
please.
All right, perception check and a d20. So the perception would be a 16 and a d20 would be a natural 20. Of course, it's on the 20.
Swish, god damn it!
All right. So Nyx and Stirla are cuddled up. Fidix over here. Swish is here. Swish, why don't you roll a d10?
Why don't you?
Okay. Oh boy.
Why wouldn't
What
you
does
do
a
that?
d? What does a natural 20 get me? A D10, that
Tarask,
would be
maybe?
an 8.
A
That would be
fuckable
an 8.
Tarask?
It's gonna be an 8.
Okay. As the night goes on, you hear horse hooves in the distance and a whistling scream as you see a headless rider on the horse,
Of course.
using its own head as a flail.
Metal as fuck.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
All right. We see the headless horseman. Nice.
I mean, we're out here hunting for heads, and this dude isn't even using his correctly.
They are using their head.
Not
Yeah,
correctly.
they're using it.
They are using their head.
Okay, okay. You want to be that way? It's not that. But yes.
They clearly need it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him a stick. It does the same thing anyway. It's fine.
But it's not the same metal factor, man.
It won't feel the same.
Mhm.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for
Alright.
tuning in to
Yes,
Fadehome.
absolutely.
It was a interesting session. And
Definitely.
we'll
Love
see
you, gentlemen.
everyone next week.
Yep. See you all.
See you.